Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. Today we have Mr. Ombre and Mr. Moore strike again. We're gonna have to see what they have to add to this. It's actually quite good. Mr. Moore said a couple of good things. I'm gonna slow this down just in case we don't miss anything. Firewood is low. Kopti is spinning in his pub. Right. So. We have accepting of their nomads, refugees. We accepted the refugees, and it's a really good idea to accept them because of the mine work that we're gonna have to have. We only have 50 laborers. Okay. Let's go and put this into mining area. I think we're gonna have to take care of the choppers, the firewood producers. Let's call them like that. The only thing is, what this game actually needs is the what's it called? The Teamsters office from Tropico, the people who shovel stuff around, who transport stuff from distribution offices from Soviet Republic. Trains from Surviving Mars. Yeah, we're gonna do that as well, don't worry. Right, so what I wanted to say is that we need to transport this wood from the outskirts of the map, look at all this wood, to where it's needed. Unfortunately, I don't think that our traders here are doing a good enough job. I have a feeling that they're not transporting everything that we need, like enough wood and stuff. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. We're gonna focus on that in this episode. So let's get started. So Mr. Moore said that he agrees with filling it. And the second thing, it's a little bit tougher subject. Actually, you know what? Let's leave the second Mr. Moore's comment for the later on. I'm gonna go and well, okay, we have a couple of interesting comments from Mr. Ombre. I did read this, but I only now see it. Like, I thought this was a typo, but I see what he means. So Ombre said that never cut the trees in the yellow circle of the gatherer. What do you mean gatherer? You mean like forester? No. It makes more perfect sense that it's gatherer, because if you cut the trees around the gatherers, then the plants won't grow properly below. So how are we supposed to have? We have to have a separate forest for gatherers, separate forest for loggers. That makes a little bit of sense. So technically these foresters, even though they are quite productive, and we do need, how many foresters do we have? Wow, 24. That's like 6 of them. So 6 foresters. We do have decent amount of wood, that's true. But okay, so we have 6 foresters. In addition to that, we should have more gatherers and hunters. Ooh, interesting. That creates a new level of problems. Well, I know that wood, like, I understand that they are still working here and they're collecting all these shrooms and stuff, but I think what Ombre wants to say that it would be even more productive for our gatherers not to lose any forest. So our foresters wouldn't be chopping the trees down. It would be more productive forest. I believe that, and I think I agree. I didn't notice this, but I never paid attention to this, but I still think it makes perfect sense. Okay, do a stockpile east, northwest, south to clear the logs each winter one direction all the time, so all the workers will cut south 1 year, next year go to the west, and yeah, so it will take 4 years for it to regrow. So for example, we cut all the forest from here, and we already have some trees regrowing. I don't think this is trees regrowing, these are the trees that we never cut down. They were way too small. Even though I thought that in this game you actually cut down all the trees, I don't think it cuts down all the trees. Let me see. Or maybe they were in a seed. Yeah, no. These size trees, they're not being cut down, which is good. I think within 4 years, I think we would have chop-worthy trees. Okay, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't have to go northwest, east, south. I can do like this part of the south and this part of the south, and then switch in between. The problem is that will they have enough little trees to regrow? But I'll try. I'll give it a go there. I think it's a really good idea. Also, I have even better idea. If you need to select part of the wood, do this, for example. Do this, because I have a feeling, at least logic dictates, that it would be easier for us to regrow this area rather than you know, the area that is not surrounded by forest. I just like 2 cents. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, so fill up the gatherer and fish docks. I don't know if I want to do that. I wanted to have more farms. We do have enough seeds, and I would like to have more farms rather than these. Reason being that they have to travel further away to work at those and at those houses. And farms, orchards, they look so nice and tidy. Fishing, I keep it there as a, you know, like safety switch or safety. If we have any food problems, I can always increase them. But if I populate them now all the way, that's it. We don't have any safety switch. We're gonna have to, you know, organize farming and stuff. Who wants to do that? Come on. I'm kidding. Yeah, like if we have problems with food, I would rather go for farms, animal pastures, or orchards. This is what I would rather do than actually populate gatherers and hunters because of the leather, definitely, but gatherers because of the food, and fishermen because of the food. No trader coming. Boo-hoo. I don't even know what we're missing here. Real quickly checking trade items. We're missing 4 of them. Okay, so look at getting houses on the edge of the yellow circle of the market. Look at getting houses on the edge of yellow. Why would that be? To get houses there, I'm not sure what's the benefit of that, but yeah, absolutely end goal of each one of these settlements is to have houses all the way to the edge of the settlement. Lord knows there's enough work for them everywhere. Okay, while we're talking, I'm gonna just start doing exactly that, because we need it. I'm gonna start constructing some of the houses, because nothing is being constructed, and we do have enough materials for all of this. What if we rotated this? No more space here. No more space. That's the last line of defense, last line of the house. What do we have here? We have a couple of more spaces. We're gonna go for 1, 2, and 3. What about now? We can do it the opposite direction as well, and I will do that. So that's gonna be 9 new houses. I'm pretty sure we need them, and I'll do the fancy road as well. Before we continue, Mr. Ombre has a lot to say, and it's interesting. Okay, if you do 2 mines, a stockpile, and a blacksmith, he can take both iron and coal, and if the stockpile is near the area you cut trees, has all the materials near. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. Let's actually, we have something similar. Something is banging. That's probably mining, yeah. That's a good idea, and I tend to agree, and I didn't think of this, but we have a perfect opportunity here. Look, coal, logs, and we can go for iron mine, and I believe Mr. Moore was also itching for us to get a iron mine, so we're gonna remove this road real quickly, and we're gonna put a mine over here. I'm pretty sure we can make it. We can even like put a mine this way to the tunnel. Actually, you know what, maybe I should double check this. It doesn't matter, we don't need this road anymore because we have a tunnel, but this area looks like we can place a mine here. So, you know, next to perfect place here, like this. So we can place a mine, and we would have iron mine, coal mine, and a couple of blacksmiths over here. I think that would be great. Let's see if we can do this actually. Blacksmiths, how much space do you need? 1, and yeah, let's do space between them so we can do something like this. You know what? I'm not even gonna put a road in between it. I would like trees and bushes and shrubs to grow around, you know, just to look a little bit nicer. So there we go. We're gonna expand blacksmiths. Potentially we're gonna remove the ones from here, because this might be a better area for them. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's definitely it. Ramp up food with more farms and use beans as they harvest fast, so you'll free the farmers for labor work. Your labors should be around 10% of your adults. Oh, interesting, 10% of the adults. That would be 20. We have 40 at the moment, but that's a good number to point. Like, yeah, 10% of the adults. I'll bear that in mind for the future as well. You still need more well at strategic locations. I think you need 5 to 8 of them. As your school starts burning, it will take down many houses and the barn. And another stone pit. Yeah, that's funny. Funny. No, definitely. I know stone pit. It's not funny and it's serious. That yeah, I can use another stone pit. I will. The stone pit would be necessary for the speed with which we are gathering stone. So we have stone. I mean, like, but we're gonna use a lot of stone. And also, what Ombre said that we're gonna need another pit is the. We're gonna need another pit is that we will have to have more stone production, you know, faster stone production. But yeah, I think this area here slowly looks like somewhere where we can extract stone. I mean, I can do it in the area here. I'm not sure. I am not sure if this is how the game mechanics function, but people should live close to where they work. I mean, they should naturally move into that area. So you can see here gatherers and foresters here. There's no market workers. Here we have again foresters, hunters. We have a woodcutter that's working over here, I'm pretty sure. Forester, hunter, forester, student, stone cutter. Really? Stone cutter. I know that stone is here, but like, really? Okay, and here we have miner. Well, yeah, okay, so it looks like they kind of live close by to where they work, kinda. I'm pretty sure that we need more foresters over here, and that maybe some of them are living over here. Here, gatherer and hunter, that's not ideal. Forester and hunter, not ideal. Forester, like, these people from here are working in this area somewhere, so obviously we would need more. Well, it would be better for them is if they switch places, like stone cutters to move here, and miners and foresters to move in this area. So it's not ideal, but it is more or less like, for example, I assume because we have a lot of woodcutters here that we're gonna have few woodcutters. Yes, straight away 2 woodcutters, men and woman working together. So like physician, like there's no, like, I don't know, woodcutters, not woodcutters, but foresters over here. So anyway, they more or less move to where they work, so we can increase the population here. Of course, I believe like these people here that work in quarries and stuff, they will benefit from us expanding the houses in this direction, which we will do. Soon. Farms, stuff, food. I think this is kind of a warning sign for us. I know that the harvest didn't start yet, but this is probably the lowest food we had in a while. So currently, food graph, as you can see here, we're gonna go for, let's say, 2 years just to get a little bit better view of this, or even 5 years. This is a 5-year low, guys. So we definitely have a warning sign here that we need to increase our food production. So I will do that. Ombre mentioned the bean farm, so we can consider this to be a 1 bean farm, and I think it's 1 farm each. There we go. So we're gonna start producing this. I mean, like late or early summer is definitely a bad time to implement these farms, but I already did it, so dumbass. In order to try to offset this potential loss of food and life, I will go and put our maximum fishermen and gatherers to work, so we can gather everything that we can. Oh, one other thing I forgot. Yeah, I complained in the beginning about the market, but that's not a trader that works in the market, it's vendor. And we have more capacity for vendors to deliver stuff. I think I'm gonna increase this all the way as well. And we're still gonna be at 10% or so of our labor. So I think it's doing really, really well. But when we build a mine, that's gonna change. But by the time we build a mine, we're gonna have 53 students that are hopefully some of them turning, you know, into workers soon. Okay, now the big issue. Sorry about this, I'm just all tubbing for a second. I'm gonna talk about Mr. Moore's thing and a second church. Yes, second church, we're gonna build it. This is gonna be the Holy Miners Church. This is going to be Miners Church because we're going to build it close to mines over here, and it's on the other side of the river and the other side diagonally from like kind of map where we are. So we're going to go for this second chapel actually, and it looks like it's going to be complaining a bit. Yeah, it looks like we don't have enough space for the church over here. We can always place it in the end of the town, which is not something that I would like to do. Let's see if we can place it somewhere around here. Again, this school is a little bit in a way. What about in this area? Yeah, I can place it here outside of the... Oh, I can do wonders with this. Let's do this. Chapel. So we're gonna do something feng shui. Okay, it doesn't have to be in this direction, so we can do this. I'll leave a lot of space around the church, so it's placed like this. Now I'm gonna do a butthurt stuff. I'm gonna talk about what Mr. Moore mentioned there. I would totally build a second church. I think we need it at this point. Just be aware that you don't need to end up with Catholic/Protestant issue with like your adopted homeland. Yeah, I'm Croatian living in Ireland, so Ireland is my adopted homeland. I've been living here for almost 8 years now. But yeah, I was well aware of the issues with Ireland and troubles, and even like 800 years of, I don't know, for all the Brits talking occupation, just to, you know, to pinch some nerves. No, I'm kidding. Like the occupation of Ireland, like it was under control of the English initially, and then British Empire. It's a should I call it colorful history to have like to anger my fellow Irish as well. It's an interesting thing that's happening in the world as well. You know how people or countries historically, when they conquer territory, they settle their own people there. I mean, like Falkland Islands and Ireland, Northern Ireland. But the situation in Northern Ireland is that you know, like 32 counties after the Troubles, they were. After the Troubles, they needed to find peace. You know, like Ireland will get its, you know, their own homeland, self-rule, and all that stuff. But English didn't want to let the Protestants of the North be abandoned in the new, you know, Catholic Republic. So they decided to divide. They didn't agree on the division of Ireland. I'm probably touching my subjects here that are way over my pay grade and probably making some people angry, but I'll still continue. Doesn't matter. After the War of Independence, the Easter Rising to 1916, that's just a short skirmish, but it's the breaking point that is, oh, really? Oh, luckily we're building more blacksmiths. It was just a breaking point, and there was a uprising after that, after the First World War as well. And in 1922, I think it was all over, and they got the self-rule. But then the Irish Civil War started, and then the guy who negotiated peace between Ireland and United Kingdom was killed. He wasn't a negotiator, he wasn't a politician, it was Michael Collins. He wasn't ready to do this, but he still negotiated peace between UK and Ireland. Ireland got its country, but he came with a country divided in two. So he had Northern Ireland. And Northern Ireland situation is also really interesting because it was carved out of the island of Ireland with majority Protestant. But to be politically incorrect, I will still say this. The Catholics breed faster than the Protestants, and 100 years later you have actually Catholic majority in the same, like, Protestant Northern Ireland. So now you have a situation where actually majority of voters, even though it's diluted, it's not so clear cut like who votes for who. I mean, obviously you have the major parties like DUP and Sinn Féin in the Northern Ireland that get majority of the vote. It's slowly skewing towards cattle. 16 cattle, you know, I think it might be perfect. Like, let's see, do we have here cattle? Yeah, we can put it to work. Herdsman, and then split. Yeah, and then I'll buy all this cattle. I just said I'm gonna buy this cattle, and I don't even know if we have enough resources to do so. Coats. Looks like we have enough clothing, but sure. I don't know if this is a smart idea what I'm doing here. I did order cattle, right? Yeah, I probably shouldn't be ordering this anymore, and I probably shouldn't be splitting this at all. I should have been, you know what, no, doesn't matter. How many do we have? Six. Let's buy some cattle. Stop doing, let's buy some cattle. I'm not gonna buy all of them. Logs 300. I'm not gonna touch firewood. Well, you know what, I can touch the firewood, but to a certain amount. So let's go like 500 firewood max. I'm not selling you more than that because yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna go for 100 coats, and I'm gonna go for 100 wool coats. Well, that's fine, and then we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cows, 25 less. How do I get 25 less? Let's go for 98. 98, and then we need how many? 15 more. Oh, darn it. 34. We need 10 less. Jesus. Here we go. We need... Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, I think I'm gonna take a loss here. I'll go all in here, 25 less. We're gonna go for 34. There you go. Because you're a good fellow, go and trade. I'm not gonna be bothered by these 10 more or less. So you cattle, I'm pretty sure this cattle is gonna find home. We bought 6 cows. We have 9 cows here, and we're gonna have where are you? Here we go. We're gonna have 9 cows here. So this one is gonna be fully productive field. That's gonna be breeding and slaughtering animals and getting us leather and hides and leather and meat, and that's all fine. Perfect. So I was talking about Northern Ireland, and now even today's politics. I follow politics a lot. I'm not talking about this on this channel, but like this is food is low. Yeah, of course. We were warning about this. We were warning about this long time ago. I tell you, we should be fine this year, but we're definitely gonna have to increase the number of fields. We're gonna work on this right now. Right, in the situation in Northern Ireland is where some of these, let's call it extreme Irish and extreme Protestant parties. So DUP is extreme Protestant party. I'm gonna get so much hurt in the comments. I know that most of the people like Irish, you know, that there's like, you know, it's double-edged sword. It's like, yeah, of course. But still, oh, wait. Can we, what if I do this? And you should. Ireland is beautiful country. Irish people are amazing people. Let's just demolish this. But obviously the tensions in the north wouldn't be there, you know, if everybody agreed on that. So somebody doesn't agree on that, so tensions. Not only that if Irish are likable or not, but it's much more complicated than that. And now tables have turned, and I'm even surprised how much, like, you know, official parties like Sinn Féin are denouncing the old ways, in a way, like every time there was some issues with this or that, and somebody claiming that they are part of that, they were like violently disclaiming this, that the Sinn Féin is a party. So I was surprised. Well, like, wow, United won't even try to defend these guys? No. Terrorists, that's it. That's what Sinn Féin said. That was Gary guy. Forgot the name. I'll remember later. Anyway, so, or Jerry. I forgot. Anyway, the guy with the glasses and the beard. Right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna go and put more fields here. Let's see if we can, yeah, I think this is perfect. And then we can go here. How far? How long? Not long. Is what you reap, is what you sow. No, too small. Okay, let's go 4. There we go, and then we can go for these fields here. Adams. Gary Adams, yeah. I think that was his name. Here we go. So yeah, we have, personally, like, I think it's gonna be hard. No, there's no personal about this. Like a situation in Ireland, there's nothing personal about it. Situation in Ireland is complicated, period. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, United Ireland and stuff is gonna happen. No, it's not that simple. Like even if you want it, even if you have clear majority that wants to unite, it's complicated. It's seriously complicated. Really seriously. What the hell is happening here? Tailors, blacksmith, they're missing iron. This blacksmith, they're missing. Whoa, pause for a cause. That's a problem. We're missing tools and crap load of iron. What's with the mine there? Oh, right, they removed the road. Okay, we didn't even start building the mine. Okay, let's see this mine over here. That's a little bit... This is what people in the comment section, was it Copti or you guys, like, this game is difficult as it is, you know, even if you fully pay attention to it, let alone, like, somebody like me. Nobody said that, I'm saying this. you know, who's using half of his brain for actually playing the game while I'm talking here. It's these kind of things sneak up on you. You know, we didn't even expect the tools to be missing from our neighborhood, and look, we're missing crap load of tools. So we have we have a problem now. Without tools, the productivity dropped like a stone. And it's not like we can just start creating iron tools. It's actually the iron is what's missing. So we're just gonna have to force mine the area around here. Yeah, that's a problem actually. Now looking at it, we're missing iron. So we'll fine. We're gonna get iron hopefully sooner rather than later. Orders, we're not gonna order anything from you anymore. I think we're done with you. Yeah, situation in Northern Ireland. You can't just unite a country. That is totally different. Even political systems. You know, like you have like I heard the numbers that Northern Ireland has like 40% of population working for the government, you know, like in government companies, in public companies. So the Republic of Ireland is neoliberal capitalism, where, you know, anything goes, like homeless people, and like also like unique opportunities for everybody to do work, to work. It's like, it's amazing. But it's totally different, and you can't just unite them. And also if you unite them, like the Northern Ireland within the United Kingdom had self-rule somewhat. They have like in Northern Ireland parliament and stuff. You have to offer that to other people, you know, to the others, to Protestants in this case, that will be there now if ever Ireland unites. So technically it won't be united per se. It would be, you know, still some kind of autonomy or you know, some kind of self-rule in the north, you know, just to appease, you know, just not to have all the problems that you had before, you know, bad times and, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's complicated situation in Northern Ireland, even if like it's united and stuff. It's never going to be properly united. Well, never say never, but like, you know, it's going to take another, like, definitely a few decades until that kind of stuff happens. But this is me talking about political crap and about the game. I know that some of you, maybe even most of you, find this interesting, but let's see what the outcome of this disaster that we're experiencing right now is. We're missing a lot of iron, and look at the tool requirement, how it's growing. I wanted to say luckily we have enough food, but I don't think this is enough food. I don't think this is enough food. We might have a disaster on hand, and removing these resources here definitely doesn't help. We have 22 people without tools. We have 200, that's 10%, over 10%. Let's see if we can recover from this. Now, food-wise, let's see how we're gonna do there as well, because we only have 7,000 food. We are producing a lot of food straight away from our fishing and from our gatherings, huntings, and all that stuff. So this is not a big problem, but the problem is that we should be, maybe we're gonna be fine, but this tool issue might escalate severely. I did tell them to gather iron, but looks like they're still not on top of that. I will tell them to gather more. I don't think that's gonna make them do it faster. It's just gonna, you know, add to the queue of things that they need to do, people. So yeah, up to 40, that's 20% of people. Iron is still low, but we are gathering iron. That's cool. That means we're gonna start producing tools, hopefully, sooner rather than later. So we have, just gonna double check on these guys there, and they still didn't build. Here we go. We finally have iron here. Steel tools, yeah. Produce those steel tools. 45 people without tools. That's 20 to 25%, 22%. We're gonna get to 25% definitely of people without tools. They are producing tools, and looks like our tool makers actually have all the tools. Again, iron dropped to 0 again. Luckily for us, we're not using iron for anything else. Well, freaking construction, I would say, huh? Except freaking construction. Pause, and mines need stone. That's fine. I'm gonna pause these construction here, because this is where a lot of the tool iron goes. Pause. Oh darn. Here we go. I'm gonna have to pause those guys because that's a little bit of a problem. In the meantime, while we wait for this issue to be resolved, if it's ever gonna be resolved, I'm gonna go and tell them to build more houses, more housing, because there's no, they don't require iron for that. I'll do more. I'll do 12 of them. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that we need them now. You know what? Let's stop now. Let's see how far. Yeah, let's go for another row. 71, guys. 71. That's a lot. But iron is stockpiling, and you can see that our ironsmiths are working on this. They have coal. They should have iron here as well. Do we have iron here? Yeah, we have a couple of iron. But this is now that we're not using iron for construction, so that's a positive thing. And we're low on stone as well. They just don't say food. Oh, darn it, it says food as well. That's fine. We're working on the farms. Let's see, 36 people. What is it? Late spring. I think it's again too late for us to start on this farming, unfortunately. We can start on this. I'll go on a limb here. Oh wait, only 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all the trees, right? This is chestnut, walnut, plum, pear, okay, and pecan, piggy nuts. Okay, and we have 5 here, so we have all of them. I'll leave this one for the future, or whatever seeds we get, but for now, no. Let me see if we can have, what is late harvest? That would be corn, maybe. Let's go for 4 corners. I'm not sure if they're gonna even plant this. Let's see, what is this? Squash. Squash, and I think, yeah, let's go with squash. I'll go for squash, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Squash, squash, squash. 77 people without tools. We have 4 iron. I'm pretty sure that they are... Well, I don't know where the iron is going. I don't think any of these constructions that we set them... Oh, darn. I totally forgot about this. Okay, let's do this. Can I mass pause this? Because this is... I forgot that these buildings take iron. I didn't even know that these buildings take iron. Ah, darn it. This is how much I know. Probably this is what ate our iron reserves as well. That's fine. Okay, now we're fighting ironless. That's like homelessness of iron. Ironless. We have iron over here. We have decent amounts over here. Yeah, let's send them there. Look, they're going all the way here to pick up this iron as well. So let's now focus on tools. 86 people without tools. Where's the trader when you need one? Oh, it's here. He just arrived. Come on. Who's our savior? Not you. Not you. Definitely not you. Crap load of food. Well, actually, you know what? Crap load of food, right? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We need to survive. And this is imperative. So let's take all of these, all of you. Let's go. You know what? I can do it like this. I don't have to do too much. 1,000 of each will be enough. I don't think we're gonna buy everything. But these cheap foods that they have, like, that only cost 1. Yeah, here we go. That would be it. And then we go here for all of these. So we have, oh, it's 29,000? Okay, so we can take much more. Okay, so we can go back to pressing 9s over here. Here, there we go. 30,000, okay. So we can exchange this venison that costs way more. Oh, we're closing in, perfect. Okay, so we're taking all the food you have except venison, mutton, and it costs 26,000. Okay, how do I get 26,000? Let's go, let's start clicking. Is this fast enough? Ish. Let's go for 26,000. 27,000 would be, let's go for 8,000 times 3, that would be 24, and then go 500. Obviously, Oolykee doesn't know how to count here, so my bad. 500, 800. Okay, that's too much. 400 less, that would be 666. Ha! Devilish. How devilish of me. And let's get 2 of these. There we go. 26,000 food we're gonna buy now. This is just... because our farmers are too lazy. I'm joking. Oh, Master Trader. We got the Master Trader. I got the notification in the corner from Steam for this, but it's good enough this way as well. Let me just monitor how much time we have. We don't have a lot of time, but I will still focus on this in this episode. Let's continue on. We had over 90. Now we're we're going up and down around 90 people without tools. Our sole purpose in life now is to look how the food is growing. Not because we are growing food, but because they are distributing this food that we have in inventory. Wait, are we? Yeah, well, we bought all of it, right? Or did you put it in storages? Well, we have potatoes and stuff. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Go for it, go for it. Right, 96 people without tools. You know what? Maybe that would be a good thing for the next episode for us to resolve, because I think it would be a good start to see if we can actually make it in this episode. So we have a crap load of people without tools, and this is one of those disasters that can happen to us. Okay, I'm gonna end it here actually. So let's see if we survive the next episode. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Happy Friday! Happy beer day. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, you have description of the video. Happy Friday, happy weekend, guys. I'm gonna see you tomorrow again in a couple of episodes. So yeah, that's it. Have a nice one. Bye bye.